Hello, welcome to Miss Perego's kitchen. Today we're going to be making some chocolate chip cookies. These are my absolute favorite and they're so easy to make, which is why I thought it would be a really fun idea to do. So I'm going to do my best to try and do this in 5 minutes, some explaining, but if I need to, I'll just make another video. Okay, so first of all, you need 140 grams of butter and it has to be melted. So I've already melted my butter. So I'm going to put it in a mixing bowl. That's all in there. And then the next thing you need is 140 grams of caster sugar, which I've already measured out. I actually measured it out on my little scales. So it's 140 grams, so same. 140 grams of butter, 140 grams of caster sugar, 140 grams of brown sugar, quite a bit of sugar, but they're delicious, and then 1 egg. So first I'm going to mix all of this up in my bowl, and you mix it all up until it kind of almost looks like a caramel, and you really mix it, and it gets all kind of gluggy like this. Can you see? Oh, yep. And then I'm going to add my egg. So 1 egg. Just crack it in. Just the whole egg's fine. Make sure you get all those straggly bits. Oh, and I forgot to say, before you start cooking, you always got to make sure that you wash your hands. So that's always something that you must do. So I've cracked the egg in there. And then it's good to use a whisk, but you don't have to. You can actually use a spoon. That's fine. So I'm going to mix that all around, make sure all the sugar and the butter is all melted. And then it kind of gets a bit lighter, like that. Sorry, I have to keep touching my phone because it keeps going quiet, like that. Okay, then what you will need, we can get rid of this now. Then what you will need is 2 cups of plain white flour, which you can also use if you're gluten-free or anything like that. You can use a gluten-free flour, but I just use normal. And I'm going to sift it in, just like that. And then you just shake it in, or sometimes you can tap the side, like that. Gosh, I feel like Jamie Oliver or something in this kitchen. Okay, then once you have done that, you can get just a normal mixing spoon, and we're just going to fold it in really gently. So if you watch me fold it in, I'm just going to pause the video so I can fold. Okay, I'm back. So it should be looking a little bit like this, and you can actually use your hands now to really kind of make sure that everything is mixed. I also forgot to mention there's a teaspoon of baking soda in the flour, so you sift it in all at the same time. Okay, now for the yummy stuff. Now you can change this up if you don't like it, but I have got 200 grams of dark chocolate chips, but I've kind of ran out of the dark chocolate chips, so I had to add some milk chocolate ones in there. So if you have a look, they're a little bit mixed, but that's kind of fun. Now, if you don't want to use chocolate chips, you don't have to. You can use white chocolate chips. Oh, that's my oven telling me it is ready to go. The oven, that's probably another part I should have mentioned. The oven is 180 degrees.
It's the bowl.
Pardon?
It's the bowl.
Oh, it's the bowl. Whoops. The bowl's on the stove. So it's 180 degrees, fan forced. So I probably should have said that at the beginning of the video, but that's okay. So I've got my chocolate chips in my baking mixture. Now I like to add pecans, but I know a lot of people have nut allergies, but if you don't, pecans work really well. But you can also use white chocolate chips with macadamia, or you can like mix it up. Pretty much the base of the cookie is really yummy, so you can kind of add whatever you like, but I think this is a really, really good combination. Okay, I'm going to stop it there, and I'm going to make another video on how I'm going to make them and then pop them in the oven. Okay, I'm back. I've been busy working and rolling, and this is what they should look like on the tray. Now what you have to do is you have to pack them really tight, almost like they're Play-Doh. You know how sometimes Play-Doh, if you don't squish the colors, if it's like you're trying to mix two different types of colors together, they kind of fall apart. So you almost have to squish it like this with your hands. You really get your hands, and then you roll them into these chunky balls, and you leave them in a ball. And probably like a ping pong ball maybe sized. I say ping pong because they're a little bit smaller than a golf ball, and I feel like golf balls would be probably too big. So you can judge the size, but yeah, probably like a ping pong ball, like a, you know, whatever your little hands can make would be perfect. I also forgot to say that the pecans that I added was 100 grams. Now I will post the recipe for you guys as like a little note so you can have it and give it a go yourselves. This is going to be really exciting. So the oven's 180 degrees. My cookies are ready to go. And then all I have to do now is pop them in the oven for about 20 minutes. So 15, 20 minutes, it depends. If you like more of a gooey cookie, I'd probably say 15. But if you like crunchy on the outside, almost like they get a little bit golden, I like to say, it depends on your oven. So I'd probably say 15 to 20 minutes. But if they need a little bit more, sometimes you can just have a quick check and think, oh no, I want them to be a little bit more golden. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is, hopefully this is going to work, but I'm going to try and pause the video. I'm going to bake them, and then it'll be like magic, and then they'll be cooked. So I will see you when my cookies are done. Okay, I've just popped them in the oven, but I just wanted to show you something that I really love. So I got this timer from my grandma, and it's a little rooster, and it's so cute. And you just twist it, and then it ticks, and then at the end of the 20 minutes, it rings, and then it'll be ready. But I just wanted to show you this because I think it's really cute. Okay, welcome back. Now, it's been 20 minutes, and I'm just going to have a quick check. So let's have a look. Oh, looking pretty good. Now, they don't look as golden as I probably would want them to be. So I'm going to put them in for another 5 minutes. So I'll see you very soon. Okay, it has officially been 25 minutes, and I'm going to take them out of the oven. So let's have a look. Okay, oh, looking perfect. Okay, let's see how I can do this one-handed. Oh, yum. Alrighty. Look at that. Okay. So you got to wait for them to cool down a little bit. Don't rush into it because you'll burn your mouth. But they are looking perfect. Let me show you nice and close. Oh, I'm so excited. I have cookies for the weekend. Oh, it's so good. Okay, I'll pop you back on my... Look what I've had to do. I've had to put a stool, my laptop on my stool so I could make a little thing for you guys so I could do it freehand. Okay, so I'll use both of my gloves now. Hold on. Oh, I'm like Jamie Oliver, seriously. Just start my own cooking show. Okay. Oh, the tray's hot. Make sure you get your parents to help you take them out. These are all done. See how chunky they are? So they're nice and chunky. They don't actually, they don't flatten too much, but it's actually quite nice to have them that way. So I hope everybody has a beautiful weekend. Make sure you switch off from your devices. We've all been on screens all weekend. So let's go for a nice walk, do some nice things with your families, relax, eat some cookies, do some fun stuff. Thanks for everyone for being so amazing this week with all of their online learning. You guys have been amazing. I'm blown away by how well you guys have adapted, and you should be very proud of yourself. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea now to have with my cookie, and I will see you all on Monday.